Hello. Hello. Oh my God. The sound effects. They summoned me. Virtue, how's it going? Sketchy, what is up? Soul. Soul, how are you? 5 months. Thank you for the 5 months. Fanny, thank you for the hydrate. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to do some game development. Uh, I was, for those of you who weren't here at the end of last stream, I ran into a nasty bug that was like, it halted all dev. It was like, oh my god, this is a nightmare. I think I just broke the whole game, and I need to take a step away from the machine and sort this out and not touch anything. It's all fixed. It's all fine. It was just a user interface glitch that I think I can replicate and I can avoid it, and it doesn't change anything. So it's all good. Ab, how's it going? It's all good. It's all good. Basically, every condition in the game that relied on a quest entry. So, like, here, this is a day event listener. It listens for new days or day events. So, at the start of the day, if these quest conditions are valid, we do this. And it's not just day events; it's anything that listened for dialogue system conditions, and it listened for an entry state. Uh, this was just blank. And I was like, why is this blank? And I'd go to other ones that were working and they'd be blank. And I'm like, oh my God, these were all working. How are they all blank? So I thought clicking on them would like reset them. Turns out something is wrong with the way when I have this Pixel Crusher's dialogue system window open, it messes with whatever this is doing to populate this menu. Because this is not this isn't an enum. It's not like doing a Unity thing by default. It's doing something else, which like grabs data from a database and populates a temporary enum and returns an integer. So like this is really an integer value. This is a string value, and it's just presenting it to me with data from the database. But something about when this is open, it just didn't like it. All I did to fix it, or all I did was to replicate it, was I clicked away from this window and I clicked off of it and clicked back on it, and it was back. And I was like, oh, okay. All right, so something's up with the when these two things are open at the same time. So it's all good. Heber, how's it going? Tea time. Soul, how's it been? It's been good for me. It's been okay. I mean, it's been fine. It's just, slow. Same same as usual. How have you been? All right, so I'm just gonna get down into it, into the weeds. I was in the middle. I was like right about to test this quest. Test that quest. So I don't actually give you the quest yet. I never give you the quest. I think raise the roofs. Yeah, I don't send you a letter to start the quest. I don't remember how to start the quest. I think I was going to do it with a letter. So if I look at this, we have to just get to Eugene somehow. And I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to just have Eugene send you a letter when, after Jarf visits, right? Jarf visit. Did I make that a variable? A variable? Jarf visit 1. Why did I say Jarf visit 1? Maybe he visits multiple times. Ah, crap. I don't remember. Jarf schedule. Let's just make sure I Jarf visit 1. Okay. Let's make it something else. Let's just make it Jarf visit Fountain Funk. And then it's just more readable. Okay, that'll do. I finally got my CS degree. Felt like forever, but pretty psyched. Really been hammering Indeed and Zip Recruiter for months trying to get out of my grocery job. So, congrats. That's awesome. You got the degree. It's not an easy task. It's not an easy thing to accomplish. You should be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. Not everyone can do it. All right, so I got this variable here. So when this is set to true, oh wait, I need to check one more place to change it. One more place. So in the conversation that Jarf wasting time. Jarf visit is true. Okay. What I'll do is there's going to be a letter sent to you. So we'll go to content, resources, letters, quests, and then let's just duplicate one. I'll duplicate Open Sesame. There's a reason. So this is going to be raise the roofs begin. Raise the roofs begin. I'm going to get rid of these gifts. I'm going to get rid of these events. I'm going to get rid of these conditions. And I'm going to add new conditions. So if Jarf, no, not custom, variable, Jarf visit Fountain Funk is true. So that means Jarf has visited us. Basically, the day after Jarf visits us, we're going to get this letter. You'll have a free day. And I'm going to set raise the roof, talk to Eugene, to active. I'm going to set both of them. Oh my God, set both. Perfect. Okay. It's supposed to be getting mailed to me in a week or two. Gonna frame that. I framed my degree as well. No, it came framed. I think it's like you can like pay an extra $20 to have them put it in a frame. Pretty sure I had them frame it. I could not tell you where it is. Maybe it's in my closet. I definitely don't display my art degree. Okay. Raise the roofs. So what does this letter say? It's going to be from Eugene. And he's going to say, well, this is about building homes. This is about building homes. I keep saying the same old stuff to get like the player's attention to come visit. So what can I think of that's different? Let's see. Thanks for helping. No. So what is the first conversation? What would be right before that? Home Yoon. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? What is so what does the first conversation look like? It says, perfect. You're just the one I wanted to see. Over the last few months, we've lost some residents, but we've also gained a few. Right now, our charter is safe, but if we lose more residents, we will be in danger. So I can reference the population issue getting worse. The population issue is getting worse. I'm going to need your help. immediately. Please visit. Please stop by at your earliest convenience. There we go. Jordy, how's it going? All right, so set quest on read. Cool. Condition. All right, let's give this quest a whirl. Let's see how it works. I'm gonna have a lot of issues with it. I haven't tested it yet, and it's such a long quest. So let's just dive in. Hope everyone's doing well. It's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. I don't know if you're one of those people that looks forward to the weekend or you just like your whole life holistically. But we're halfway to the weekend if you're that kind of person. In case you didn't know. Did you know? So Jarf visited us. That means this letter should have been sent to us. Auto send. I gotta turn auto send on. I think Jarf already visited us. It said the conditions came back true, so. Well, now they're false. Why are they false now? I don't know. I'll just send it. Try sending with conditions. Send immediately, ignore conditions. Okay. Eugene, the population issue is getting worse. I'm going to need your help immediately. Please stop by at your earliest convenience. Eugene. Okay. Raise the roofs. Talk to Eugene. Let's go talk to Eugene. Why not? He wants to talk to us. Ah, crap. It's the Butterfly Migration Festival day. I think that's okay, though. Everyone's already here for the festival. I'm glad this works. All right. What up? It's the Spring Festival, yo. He doesn't talk to us during the festival. He just says that. What up? It's the Spring Festival, yo. All right, we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to wait till the next day. Yo, JB. JB, it's the Spring Festival. Wait, why can't I? I can't skip to the next day? Oh, because time is paused. Time is paused. While we're in that zone. That's so funny. The Spring Festival? Let's go. Yeah. Oh, here's Jarf. Hi. I think we got off on the wrong foot. You leave me alone. You're mean? And you're trying to trick me. Go do whatever you want. Leave me alone. No more butterflies. All right. Eugene. Hello, I'm Eugene. He's introducing himself to me for the first time, and he has nothing to say to me. Fantastic. So we found a bug immediately. So Eugene, start. Raise the roofs. This is if active. What can I do for you? I have to stop it. Honestly, I like Mondays over Fridays. I never have weekend plans. I just stay at home. Mondays are a fresh start for new opportunities. What a great way to look at that. I always like Mondays. I mean, not in grade school. I did not like grade school too much. But once I got a job, I love Mondays because I like my job. Okay, raise the roofs. Here we go. It didn't go anywhere and it didn't highlight. So bug number 2. Man, this is going to be a slog. So Jai Ganesha, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you? So raise the roofs. We got here. Oh, because this is the same. Active and highlight. Okay. The dog is upside down under my desk, and I'm trying not to run him over. That's amazing. Let's skip that day so Jarf doesn't bother us again. Okay. All right. One more time. Raise. There we go. It's now highlighted. Highlight? Highlighted? Yeah, I don't know about that one. Perfect. You're just the one I wanted to see. Over the last few months, we've lost some residents, but we've also gained a few. Right now, our charter is safe. But if we lose more residents, we will be in danger. If we can get 6 more residents in town, we will be able to secure the charter for the next 10 years regardless of our population. Right now, we are below that threshold. There's a problem, though. There are no more homes available in town for people to live in. I'm sure you noticed. I'm sure you have noticed. I think it's I'm sure you have noticed. I'm sure you have noticed. There are a few plots of land that are just piles of dirt. Ooh, maybe I cut the camera to one of the plots of lands. One of the plots of land. Yeah. So English ain't my thing. Let me write that down. (2025-08-20). Oh my god, it's been 20 days since I last did a test. Cut. During raise the roofs convo with Eugene, cut to a plot of land when he references it. Camera cut would be cool. Yeah, I think so. It's very easy to do. I'm sure you noticed there are a few plots of land that are just piles of dirt. I've asked Carlos to start building some homes, but he's having issues with his construction business. He squirms every time I broach the subject. Can you check in on him and see what's the matter? Yeah, sure. And if I go back to Eugene, can I talk? I can't talk to him anymore. Find out why Carlos hasn't started building it. So do I need to go back to Eugene? I don't know. All right. Raise the roofs is not yellow. Why isn't raise the roofs yellow? Let's go to basic. Carlos, start. Why isn't it yellow? Raise the roofs. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere. Link to another conversation. Basic. Carlos. Quests. Start raise the roofs. Okay. Okay, I gotta start again. Go one step at a time. One step at a time. If anyone ever put a gun to my head and say, get it right the first try, or else, man, I'd be dead so fast. So fast. Okay, we talked to Eugene first. Raise roofs. Perfect. Cut to land. Okay. Now we go to Carlos. Raise the roofs. It's highlighted. I heard Eugene asked you to build some homes. Yeah, he did, didn't he? I tried to start, but that kind of project's a little more difficult for me to do alone, as you can imagine. I used to have a crew, but we've been disbanded recently. Let me guess, you want me to help you build. You? Help build houses? No offense, but I've seen your... Fucking got him. Maybe you can help me convince Paul to rejoin my crew, though. Paul's a part of your crew? Was a part of your crew. I think Paul was a part of your crew. Basic. Carlos. Quests. And then I got to do EM4. Paul was a part of your crew? Okay. Yeah. In fact, he was more than just a crew member. We were business partners. Ever since he left town, the biggest projects I can handle are just the odd fixer-upper jobs. Ruby misses him a lot as well. It's a little weird. It's just I end the conversation with Ruby misses him a lot as well, and then it's just goodbye. Ever spend much time on Substack? No. What is that? Steven, how are you? All right, so now ask Paul to rejoin the biz. Let's go to Paul. If I go back to Carlos, what happens? Let's just make sure. Okay, you can't talk to him about it anymore. Which, that's not good. I should have, like, follow-up chat. But I'm going to ignore it for now. Ugh, Jeff, why are you always stuck? Everyone gets stuck there. Articles and stuff? No, I don't read. You can't tell that I don't know how to read. Oh man, oh no, that's so annoying. No, come back. I just need him to open up that door. Thank you. Let's actually fast forward the day. So if I need to stop, the door stays open. Biomes. That line you end on in that conversation is very impactful if you intend on making it emotional. You mean when Ruby misses you as well? Why isn't that snake running away? Do you think I'm leaving something to be desired? Like I'm not milking it as much as I should be? There's so many deer. I gotta get rid of all those deer. Oh, it's a great line. Okay, you like it. That's good. That's good. All right, Paul. Let's chat. Well, you found my secret hideaway. I'm Paul. Yeah. He doesn't want to chat. Great. Why? It does say ask Paul to rejoin the business. So basic, Paul. Raise the roofs. No, start. Well, it's because I check for if 3 is active and if raise the roofs is active. Is this number 3? Yeah, this is number 3. They're both active. Huh. Hmm. Wait, this is menu text and this is dialogue text. Does that matter? Let's just move it up. This should be menu text. This is the first time I've really seen the game and not just your current project. This is looking really cute and cozy. Jordy, thank you. Yeah, I guess I don't play it much recently. I haven't played it much recently. I've been very focused on the tasks. Like in anime, there's a convention to say something simple at the end of an episode or before cutting away. The simplicity and being the final thing makes for a heavy beat. I'm glad it works. It was just like, oh god, this emotion needs to exist. Let me slap it on the end of this conversation. Hey, that worked. Well, these are both active, right? Okay. Current quest. If I go to watches and I say refresh all and I look at raise the roofs, main state is active. Wait, raise the roofs. Find the head of the town council. That's not that quest. What? Reset. Add a quest. Only add raise the roofs. Main state. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ask Paul to rejoin the business. Ask Paul to rejoin the business. It's set to active. Oh wait, I'm getting a I'm getting a console error. Duh. What's wrong? What's the matter? What's the matter? Let's remake this. So we need raid a roof is active. And the quest entry, raid a roof, number 3. It's active. Apply. It does look different. It's not gonna work. I gotta stop it. My posture is horrible. Everyone, big shout out to Steven. Hydrate, thank you, Vanny. Okay, go to Paul again. This takes too long. I need a secret passageway to Paul's. I don't like the snakes. Snakes are annoying. There's something about how long and thin they are and their animation, the way they just don't connect to the ground in any way. I don't know. I don't like them. You like the snakes? I mean, I like them in theory, but I just don't like the way they look in game. There we go. Raise the roofs. This should be highlighted. Excuse me. Carlos needs your help. He's a big boy. He doesn't need me. Now go away. But the town needs you. I obviously don't like the town as much as you do. Now go away. But I need you. Please don't make me laugh. Now go away. But Ruby needs you. Ruby. Wait, why does it say Ruby in... Oh, whoops. Ruby? My niece? I'll think about it. But seriously, leave. Wait, I didn't tell you that they're brothers yet. I guess it's just whatever. You're still confused. Like I guess that makes them brothers. Like if you're paying attention, you should realize that they're brothers. All right. But if you're not paying attention, then like you question it. I don't know. Now, that pond was stacked with animals. Where is Ruby? Where does she hang out? Ask Ruby why Paul refuses to rejoin the business. Here she is. Hi, I'm Ruby. Raise the roofs. This one actually worked. Do you know why Paul won't come back to work with your dad? Ah, wait. Let's just leave out the dad part. You shouldn't know this yet. She's supposed to reveal it. Now it's completely obvious. I'll just say Carlos. Won't come back to work with Carlos. Oh, that. I really don't know. Brothers will be brothers, I guess. Brothers? Yeah, I'm not sure what happened between them since I was too young to understand. One day, Uncle Paul just stopped coming around. What can I do to bring him back? I have an idea. Maybe if I go talk to him and bring him his favorite meal, he'll soften up and reconsider. You know what his favorite meal is? Yes. I think? I remember him loving grilled cheese sandwiches. When I was 6 years old, I would do my best to make one. Yeah, I would do my best to make one. And he would always ask for seconds. Maybe this time Melissa at the diner can help us with a delicious new recipe that will change his mind. All right, if I talk to her again. How's that grilled cheese coming along? Has Melissa agreed to help us out? Okay, perfect. See, I need to do that for everything. Just a follow-up chat. It's like a sudden realization type thing. You make your own connection, kind of like it. The fact that they're brothers. Nice to meet you, I'm Melissa. Okay, raise the roof needs to be highlighted. Melissa, quests. Ooh, she says a lot. This is a highlight. This is not a highlight. This is a highlight. And this is a highlight. Okay. I need grilled cheese recipe for Paul. My name is Groot. I need a grilled cheese. I need a grilled cheese recipe for Paul. Should I say for Paul? I'll just say for anyone. I need a grilled cheese recipe. I need a grilled cheese recipe. Who cares who it's for? Dramier, how's it going? Got my second trailer done and uploaded today. How's your day going tonight? First of all, congrats on your getting that uploaded. 2 trailers. Are they both visible? For me, today's going well. I'm just trucking along. Hadouken, good morning. Leth, how are ya? Everything is well on my side. I hope the same for you. I need a grilled cheese recipe. Grilled cheese, I love me a good grilled cheese. So easy to make, yet the possibilities are numerous. First, we choose the bread. Should we go thick country rye, a tangy sourdough? And then there are cheeses, soft cheese, hard cheese, moldy cheeses. I'm getting slight anxiety just thinking about the combinations, but I think I can help you. I'm a little low on ingredients right now, so find me the stuff on this list and I'll do some experimentation. All right, this list. So when we go back and talk to her, need help with that list? Wheat flour. If you grow some wheat and run that through the grinder, you should be able to get some nice wheat flour. It's a little wordy. Anything else? Cheese. I think Sophie at the farmer's market usually carries cheese. Anything else? I'm not sure you can grow those. You might need to forage some from the Alpine meadow. Anything else? All good. Okay. So it tells you where to get every ingredient. Both visible and up on the Steam page. That was one of the next fest goals for the game, so very happy with that. I see you are once again tempting me with delicious grilled cheese. Yeah. I mean, I shouldn't be talking too much about it today. Once this quest is complete, I'll be able to move on to the next quest. And there's no grilled cheese involved there. Just cheeseburgers. We're going to be talking about cheeseburgers a lot. All right, so she wants... Juan, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you? Wheat flour. So we need 4 bags of wheat flour. We need ingredient cheese. We need ingredient sweet herb. Okay, I've got the 3 ingredients. Cheeseburger sounds so good. I know it does. On a side note, have you seen Fallon in your stream lately? Been trying to catch one of their streams, but haven't seen them on. Yeah, he's I have not seen him on either. He's been pretty busy lately, and I know his day job's very very demanding. Raise the roofs. This needs to be highlighted, but I changed that. After I hit play, so it's not going to do it. Okay. Also, this needs to be above the Nevermind. So basic, Melissa, start. Nevermind needs to be last. Raise the roofs. Oh, this is perfect. Did you grow this wheat yourself? We need to highlight the wheat. Do I? No, because she's talking. Yeah, we need to highlight it. Always highlight the items. Be consistent. Be consistent. It looks sloppy if I'm not consistent. Did you grow this wheat? Flour yourself. It's such good quality. Give me a day to experiment. I'll whip you up the perfect grilled cheese recipe for you. I'll whip up the perfect grilled cheese recipe for you. Okay. That's a ridiculous gift sub. And it feels like a troll, so I'm not even going to acknowledge it, Anonymous. But if you meant good by it, then thank you. Sadly, I got an auto ban from there, so I can't watch. The one stream I got to catch was nice, though. You got an auto ban from Foul? That's weird. Did you do something? Did you just come out swinging with terrible things? Great. Sorrow, how's it going? Because of a certain game. Oh, yeah, I know. You played Harry Potter. Yeah, someone's doing gift sub shenanigans. Why is this one darker than the rest? It looks like this one's not getting the light from... Yeah, this one's like not getting the light from the street lamp. That's weird. I wonder if I'm hitting some kind of light limit. 'Tis going. That's good. It's better than not going. I don't know. All right, so now what? Return to Melissa the next day. All right, we fast forward to the next day. Return to Melissa to the next day. Oh, that was supposed to change. Code and Greedy, how's it going? How are you? I like how I say how's it going and how are you. Did you know that how's it going there's no interest in knowing how things are going? But when I say how are you, that's a legitimate request. That's just part of my vernacular. Instead of saying hello, I say how's it going? Apparently that confuses the Japanese people a little bit. Not so much anymore, but that used to be a thing. So you care and don't care. It's more that it's just that's a synonym for hello. It's not that I don't care. It's just instead of saying hello, I say how's it going? You only ever ask me how's it going. Yeah, well. Why isn't this updating? Return to Melissa the next day. Okay. I wonder if I broke it. So we need to succeed this one and activate this one. Yeah. This is the quest listener. It's not doing anything. It didn't even check. So why didn't it check? Trigger on start also? No. Trigger on start of day. Yeah. This one checked. Why did this one check and not this one? Day event listener only. It only checked the first one. So when we get a day tick event, I pass in the event into check day events. I do a for loop. I pass in the event type. If the trigger type does not equal the event type, we continue. Hypnotic. We're doing good over here. How are you doing? I'm so sorry about your Gamedal streak ending. It's a shame. That was total BS game though. Get out of here, you good dunt. Thank you for the hydrate. I mean, it's the same with the response to how's it going. It's usually always positive, even when it's not. That's true, sketchy. Chimpanzee, good morning. How are you? I'm great. Had a good day, a good dev day. Still going, still trying to wrestle the constant anxiety of approaching Next Fest. But what can you do? How you doing? Drummy, I do want to look at your new trailer soon. So why is the first one not getting called? Why is the first one not getting called? I'm doing it to both. Start coroutine, invoke day event. 4. So I do a frame delay if it wants one. And then the date condition. Oh wait, are there date conditions? There might be date conditions. Date condition. Season? No. Relative day? No. Week relative? Mondays. Can only be Mondays. It's because I duplicated it from something else. That's why. All right. Skip to next day. It should work now. Task updated. Raise the roofs. Return to Melissa. There we go. No, I want to watch it. I want to watch it. Come back here, Melissa. I just want to debug this. Raise the roofs. This needs to be highlighted. Did I stop playing yet? I don't think so. I don't think I've stopped running the game yet. Here it is. I was up until 3 a.m. perfecting the ratio of cheese to bread. Follow this recipe and you can't go wrong. I didn't even see the notification that I got the recipe. Oh, because I already have the recipe. Because I have debug mode on where I have every recipe, so it doesn't show up that I get the recipe. And why is this a fail? Oh, because this is the other day event. This is day event number 2. Okay. Today's Game Idol still didn't do that one? I don't know if it was today's. It seemed like some other days. Excuse me. 100x programmer, how's it going? Welcome in. What do you mean? I told the cashier last time my life story for half an hour. Funny now. He doesn't ask me anymore, how are you? Exactly. What is the perfect bread to cheese ratio? These are 1-to-1. 1-to-1. You weigh your bread and then you weigh your cheese, and it should weigh the same. Two cheese to one bread? You should have double the weight of cheese to bread. That's a lot of cheese. Just ditch the bread, just grills, just straight grill the cheese and butter on a skillet. Yesterday, Hillfort's game showed up on Gamescom. That was cool. Oh, awesome. Yeah, this game's beautiful. I saw he was just picked up by Outer Sloth. Big congrats to him. He's kind of on the opposite side of the Twitch universe to me, so I don't really get to see his stream. Yesterday's Game Duel was hard. I wouldn't have gotten that one. Maybe it was yesterday's. Ditch the bread, just eat cheese. Cheese is more heavy than bread. Depends on the bread. All right, so what did I just miss? Okay, bring a grilled cheese to Ruby. So I don't have the grilled cheese. I have to go cook it. So should I go through the motion of cooking it on the stove? Or should I just give myself the grilled cheese? Let's go through the motions. Why not? Let's give myself a stove. Give item now. I'll put this stove. Oh, it has to be in a kitchen. Oh, that's so annoying. All right, let's make a kitchen real quick. Debug, clear area, build debug in. This room is going to be deleted. I'm going to make a kitchen. And I'm going to put the stove in the kitchen. And if I go to my recipes, here's all my recipes. Grilled cheese sandwich. This is a BLT. Where's the grilled cheese? It should be the same as sandwich icon. This is the sturgeon sandwich. This is the grilled cheese. Okay, I need rye bread, cheese, sweet herb. I should have 20 sweet herbs. What the hell? Oh, it's showing 0 because that's how much it requires. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, so I can just make it. So grilled cheese. Bam, I have a grilled cheese now. Does everyone still want the grilled cheese? I should put the opening on the other side. Mr. Zombie, hello, good morning. You get me in the morning and him in the evening? Yeah, the Japanese time zone is a little unforgiving when it comes to Western Twitch stuff. Okay, I need to go to Ruby. Raise the roofs. This needs to be highlighted. So get basic Ruby quests. How's that grilled cheese coming along? This needs to be highlight. Raise the roofs. This smells delicious. I think he's going to love it. I'll take this to Paul and see what I can do. Wish me luck. All right. I don't have a grilled cheese anymore. She took it. I can't talk to her again. Wait to hear Paul's decision. All right. Let's go to bed. Good night. I broke the game. I'm locked up. There's a cutscene, but it won't trigger. And I'm just stuck in a void. That sucks. I wonder why. I know why. I think I know why. I think I triggered the cutscene, but I didn't have a conversation. I didn't put in the conversation yet. Paul. Schedule. Day start conversation. Yeah, I put in the condition, but I didn't tell what conversation to do. So basic. Paul. Raise the roofs. Right? All right, so that's good. I know why that broke. Raise the roofs. It's this one. Let's just double check that I spelled it right. Yep. All right, if I hit play, then the conversation should happen. I got into homemade bread this year. Best and worst decision at the same time. Uh, oh God, this is worse. This bug is worse. It just like shot me into the NPC void. Why did that happen? Hmm. Void plane, how's it going? I really enjoy Twitch game dev scene. Let's call it that. Awesome devs and games, to be honest. Yeah, I love it too. I feel like I used to be part of Discord communities and I used to be really active in them. And then I started streaming. And then this is a community. Like, I'm always in other people's streams. It's just what I do instead of, traditional chat communities. It's definitely a community. So what the hell's going on here? That's funny. Did I get any errors? Setting this MF to true. 12 a.m. right now. Yeah, it's late. Is sweet herb a real herb or is it just like a generic name you use? It's just a generic name I use. I mean, I could change it to be like basil. Should you be picking basil in the meadow? I have sweet herbs and savory herbs. But yeah, it might be nicer if I have like basil and thyme and not cilantro and parsley because those are gross. But basil and thyme are very good herbs. Rosemary, there we go. That's the one. I was like, what's that third one that I really like? If I don't like it, it just doesn't make it to the game. I only put things in the game that I like. And cilantro and parsley, they are good in recipes, but I don't know. Cilantro, I'm one of the people that cilantro doesn't taste like soap. It just tastes like grass. And same with parsley. I think parsley actually tastes more like grass to me. I'm not sure why you're involving yourself in other people's business. You had no right going to my family and having them pressure me like this, but I'm glad you did. I've been distancing myself from them for so long, it just became a habit at some point. When I think about why I left in the first place, it doesn't even bother me anymore. I just stayed away because coming back would feel like a sign of weakness. Also, Ruby makes a damn good grilled cheese. I'm going to need more of those. I'll be rejoining the family business soon. Can you visit me tomorrow? I have a favor to ask. That's nice. That's nice. I like that. Also, we were yeah, we're floating up in the NPC void, and I don't know why. That's a nice conversation. I think that works. Did that tug anybody's heartstrings? Was anybody paying attention? I have rosemary and French thyme growing in hyperbonics tank in my kitchen. So worth it. Yeah, those are my basil, thyme, and rosemary are my favorite herbs. I used to have one of those kitchen herb grower things, and until it got infested with aphids, that was the nightmare. Bay leaf is weird to me. I'm in the camp that like I'm in the camp that bay leaf is a scam. There's some like big bay leaf is out there going, you gotta put bay leaf in. It's gonna change your food. And I've never tasted I've never missed or noticed bay leaf ever. It was a kit, like a little container with 6 pods, LED lights. Oh, yeah, that's what I had too. I forget what it was called. Kitchen herb garden thing. Best indoor herb gardens. I had this one. It's $80 on Amazon. The Arrow Garden. Ah, Jesus. It just it didn't dox me, it doxed someone else that I'm just gonna not. Yeah, Arrow Garden. You can look it up. I recommend that one. Just don't put aphids in it. Bay leaf is like a New England thing. They're nuts about that stuff. I've never had it, I don't think. Well, you don't eat it. It's something you put in the pot in the pan when you're like cooking, and you always take it out because it's too tough. You can never really cook it down enough to eat. It's always too hard. Um, it's big in Asian cooking too. I think Indian cooking has it's always bay leaves. And also I make a paella all the time, and the paella recipe calls for a bay leaf. I put it in. There's been times when I forgot it. I never noticed the difference. Arrow Garden's what you have too? Nice. 2 of the 6 pods and 1 3-pod version. They work great, but not everything grows well in them. Some things grow too well. I had mint, and the mint is like a virus. The mint, it just took over the whole pod. We needed to clean it out after. And the mint is what the aphids. No, did the aphids ignore the mint? I forget. The mint just took over the whole thing. Mint goes nuts. That and lettuce just goes crazy. The lettuce is cool though because you eat it quick. You know, so many times you're just cooking. I was like, I could throw some lettuce in here, sure. But mint? How often do you use mint? My wife wants mint tea once every 2 weeks. So I'll like chop up the mint, or I won't even chop it up. I'll just like toss it in a pot, and then there's mint tea. But that's not very often. You treat it like a tea bag, kind of cook with it and then remove it before serving. Yeah, yeah. I don't think it would taste very good. All right, what the hell happened? Why did that cutscene not work? Every cutscene works fine except this one. It must be a problem with Paul. Let me hit play to see what happens. If it works, I hope it doesn't work. At least be consistent. If it doesn't work, just don't. Ah, it's working. Why didn't? No, it's not working. Oh, interesting. Paul was down there. I saw him down there. Paul. Basic Paul. Where are you, Paul? He's down here. Interesting. So who are we talking to? Who are we talking to? Come on, Paul, get it together. It's not Paul's fault. It's my fault. It looks like I'm trying to talk to someone who isn't Paul, and I'm not sure why. So if I go to the dialogue camera, dialogue group virtual camera, who are we trying to talk to? Here's the target group. It's me and Eugene. For some reason, it wants me to talk to Eugene and not Paul. That's funky. Do they both have conversations with me? No. Aaron Pixel, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you? That's what you get for asking Paul, how are you? How's it going? I asked Paul, how's it going? So why would Eugene be the one we're trying to talk to? So this is Paul's schedule. Paul is doing his schedule. That's why he's here. Condition. This was never checked. Why was this never checked? Wait a minute. This should also not have happened yet. Just watch the interview with Bite Me Games. Leaving a follow. Keep going. All right, I'll keep going. Welcome in. This shouldn't have happened yet. Okay, something else broke actually. So Raise the Roof's quest listener was supposed to listen for the start of day. Oh, I wonder if this is happening in the same frame. What if I give this a frame delay of 5? Okay, I'm going to stop that. If I give this a frame delay of 5, what should happen is this variable should be set to true after someone can possibly come visit us. Please? Please let that be the case. No, Paul's still here. Oh, and the frame delay reset itself because I set it during play mode, idiot. Okay. Perfect. That worked. Okay. So Paul's not here because this variable wasn't set until after the check. All right, I gotta deal with that. Wait to hear Paul's decision. So Paul should show up the next day. So if I skip to the next day. Oh my God, I know why. Oh, it's because I duplicated the conversation from Eugene, and Eugene is the person assigned to the conversation. Easy fix. Wow, silly me. Okay, problem solved. Moving on. I thought that one was going to take a lot longer to fix. There he is. Good morning. I'm not sure why you're involving yourself in other people's business. You had no right going to my family and having them pressure me like this. But I'm glad you did. I've been distancing myself from them for so long, it just became a habit at some point. When I think about why I left in the first place, it doesn't even bother me anymore. I just stayed away because coming back would feel like a sign of weakness. Oh, wait, did I have a period there? Yeah, I did. Also, Ruby makes a damn good grilled cheese. Should I say a damn fine grilled cheese as a Twin Peaks reference? I'm gonna need more of those. I'll be rejoining the family business soon. Can you come visit me tomorrow? I have a favor to ask. Task complete. Raise the roofs. Bam. All right, we did it. That's the whole quest. And I fixed all the things in the middle. I think I need to test it again. I need to test it one more time. The little wooden block calendar. My parents had one of those when I was a kid. I'm going to have to call to see if my mother still has that. Nice. Yeah, I never knew they existed, but I did a job here in Japan in like 2016. I flew out here for a shoot, and there was a little wood block calendar in this what are they called? Phone booths. It was a phone booth, and I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. So I was trying to think of a cool way to show the day passing. So I'm like, hey, why don't I put in that wood block calendar that I saw? I don't know if it's a Japanese thing, but I was introduced to it here. Also, why is Paul not leaving? He should go do something else. I haven't thought of that thing in decades. Oh, bam. Truth, or not truth bomb, memory bomb. If I cook, wheat flour. So okay, I have an issue. It asks for rye bread, and I only have wheat flour here. I don't know how to get rye bread from wheat flour yet. I don't know how to make bread. Maybe rye bread. Maybe the recipe for rye bread is like something very easy to get in the beginning of the game. And if you don't have it, you just have to like find it. But most players will have it. And it's like something to look up if you don't like if you don't have it yet. Let's see. I have a recipe for bread. It's two wheat flour and one granulated salt. That's how you make bread. So yeah, I'll just keep that. I think that's fine. Also, sorry about the ads. Okay, okay. I gotta test the quest one more time, from start to finish. Oh, and I want to add the camera cutscene for when Eugene is talking about the plots of land. Oh, wait a minute. I can't do that. I don't know what scene Eugene's going to be in. It's actually a coincidence that he's out in town because most of the time he's sitting at his desk and town is not loaded. I can't do that. Okay. Would have been a nice touch, but I guess I'm not doing that. All right, I'll just test the whole quest again. I need to delete my save file. Please stop. Man, I've been really dropping the ball on social media. I haven't posted a single thing about the game in weeks. The only thing I've done on my blue sky is post pictures of my dog. It seems to get more likes than the game dev content anyway. I'm considering just being a corgi content creator. Just photograph the dog, and then that's pretty much it. I think when you have a corgi, that's all you got to do. You just take pictures of it constantly. Eventually, you get some good ones. All right, let's start this quest over again. Do you do any planning for marketing, you mean? No. Usually I'm like really impulsive and I just share whatever I'm working on. I'm just like, oh, I made a cool thing. I put it on social media. And I just haven't been making anything cool for a while. It's just been all like story. And before that, what was I doing? I don't even remember, but it was nothing shareable. Oh, for the NPC conversations. Wait, what do you mean? Do I do anything? Do I do any planning for the conversations? All right, so now I need the letter to come through. So raise the roofs. Send ignoring conditions. Population issue. Come visit me. Okay. I want to be able to talk to the fountain to see that it's gross. The sass level is noticeably lower tonight. Yeah, some days are just different than others. I like all kinds of days, you know? I like high sass days. I like low sass days. All right, should I read this again? All right, over the last few months, we've lost some residents. We've also gained a few. Right now, our charter is safe, but if we lose more residents, we'll be in danger. If we can get 6 more residents in town, we'll be able to secure the charter for the next 10 years, regardless of our population. I feel like I need to highlight this, like the charter is something special. Right now, we are below that threshold. Did I spell threshold right? There's a problem, though. There are no more homes available in town for people to live in. I'm sure you've noticed there are a few plots of land that are just piles of dirt. I've asked Carl to start building some homes, and he's having issues with his construction business. He squirms every time I broach the subject. Can you check on him to see what's the matter? Yeah, sure. Okay, go to Carlos. Hi, I'm Carlos. If it were a month ago, I'd call myself the local carpenter, but his body started to fail. But I don't want to read this stuff. No. I wasn't interested in this. Excuse me. I'm not interested in this. Raise the roofs. I heard Eugene asked you to build some homes. Yes, he did, didn't he? I tried to start. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I don't care. Ruby misses him a lot as well. If I talk to Carlos, it's gone. Okay, let's go talk to Paul. Can you just like bold charter or something to that effect? Not sure what your text sports. Yeah, I can do that actually. I can do bold. I can do italics. I can do color. I can animate it. I have the text animation pack. That's pretty good. Where is Jeff? Jeff should be here. Jeff, where are you? Is he was stuck. He was stuck on the nav mesh again. Everyone keeps getting stuck on the nav mesh. Jeff, open up the forest so I can go talk to Paul, please. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Oh my god, enough with the cutscenes. 10:30, I made it. Okay. Well, you found my secret hideaway. I'm Paul. Scusi. Raise the roofs. Carlos needs your help. He's a big boy. He doesn't need me. Now go away. Ruby needs your help. Ruby? My niece? I'll think about it. Seriously, leave. Okay. Let's go to Ruby. Hi, I'm Ruby. Raise the roofs. Do you know why Paul won't come back to work with Carlos? Oh, that really. I don't. Why is this sentence so confusing? Oh, that. I really don't know. Yeah, that's not worded well. I gotta reword that. Every time I read that, I get tripped up. So it can't be good, right? Let's just put an ellipse. I'll put in another speech bubble. I don't really know. Brothers will be brothers, I guess. Brothers? Yeah. I'm not sure what happened between them since I was too young to understand. One day Uncle Paul just stopped coming around. What can I do to bring him back? I have an idea. Go get sandwiches. Sandwiches solve everything. He's a guy. He just wants sandwiches. How's that grilled cheese coming along? Has Melissa agreed? Okay. We go to Melissa. Nice to meet you. My name is Melissa. My name is Jeff. Raise the roof. I need a grilled cheese recipe. Grilled cheese. Love me grilled cheese. First, we need bread, cheese. That's pretty much it. All right, let me get all the ingredients. You know what I'd love to do? I'd love to make a button in a recipe that gives me all the items from that recipe. So I don't have to do this manually, like one by one. Sweet herb and then cheese. Okay. Oh, this is perfect. Did you grow this wheat flour yourself? It's such good quality. Give me a day. All right, let's give them a day. It's raining. Maybe you can add a checkbox condition for bypass recipe check item check kind of deal. Considering I'm doing that in Lua in these conversations as these ridiculous strings or these ridiculous like Lua conditions manually written out, it's gonna be really hard to do. It's just a very generic thing. It's not like a place in C# that I can bypass. She is not. Wait. Return to Melissa the next day. Oh, I think the fix that I did, I fixed it when it was in play mode. I fixed it in play mode. I don't remember what I did though. What did I do to fix it? Oh, the date conditions. There was a Monday. Okay, done. Fixed. Out of play mode this time. So that worked. Return to Melissa. Raise the roofs. Here it is. I was up until 3 a.m. perfecting this thing. Follow it and you shall succeed. Just give myself a grilled cheese. Consumable grilled cheese. Give item. Go to Ruby. Raise the roofs. Smells delicious. I'm going to go to Paul right away. We're going to go to the next day. Paul should not visit us this next day. He should not visit us this next day. He didn't. Good. We go to the next day. So what? Okay, there's one more thing. During this day, I want Ruby to go to Paul's. And I think that would be a cool little touch. So Ruby schedule. I need to put it in her schedule that if this quest is active, she goes to Paul. And I'm going to make a new schedule so that's all she does. This is going to be visit Paul. It's going to trump every other schedule, even if she's working for you at the time, which I don't think she can, based on the story. She's still going to visit Paul first. So the priority is going to be lower is higher. So the priority of this is going to be 1, the highest priority possible. All she's going to do is go visit Paul. And I need to put something in Paul's house that allows her to visit. So cabin. Paul's cabin. It's always nice to see physical in-game actions taken by NPCs that match up to quests. Yeah. I think this is where I'm going to try and shine a little bit, is where I have this little stuff. I'm going to have to do a pass in the whole entire game to put more of this, but... So, in Paul's cabin, I don't know where Paul's going to be. Oh, I need a special schedule for Paul that's like being visited by Ruby. So let's make two special. All right, I know what I gotta do. So I need two special hotspots. So I'm gonna duplicate start. I'm gonna put this one here. And this is gonna be called Paul's cabin. Paul Ruby chat A. And this is where Ruby's going to stand. Ruby chat B. And how do I make them do an activity? I forget. Well, here's a chair. And here's the activity. Oh, okay. So the activity is to talk. I need to dupe this activity, put it in here. Let me delete this. This is the activity that they will do. It's going to be a talking animation. One's going to be one talking animation. One's going to be the other talking animation. And that means I need... You know what? Okay. Forget the talking animation for now. They're just going to stand next to each other. They're just going to stand next to each other. I'm realizing it's causing more trouble to do that. Because the talking animation can't get triggered by an activity because activities don't have access to that. I'd have to add it to the idols, and it's just getting out of control. So we need to connect this waypoint to the root waypoint. Connect. This one, connect to the root waypoint. Connect. So now they're connected to the grid. And I don't need to say Paul Ruby chat. Just Ruby chat. Or I'll say Ruby visit. I really want to know what other games do with this kind of stuff. Like when I need to create an interaction like this, I have to create two locations in the scene with all of like the information that they need, such as the animation, which I can't even trigger because I don't have access like that. I want to see like AAA games tools. It's pretty much how Will Wright did it. I was reading up on how The Sims is created, and there's one thing that The Sims does that I do the opposite of, because it wasn't logical to do what The Sims did. What The Sims does is like the different activities broadcast to the NPCs like, hey, I can be used right now. And then NPCs listen for that broadcast and then they go do that activity. What I do is I just keep a running list of all the activities and I cycle through them somewhat randomly, somewhat with priority. And that's how NPCs decide what to do. I'm not sure the other way would have helped me. I can't. It's too high concept. Whatever Will Wright did is too high concept. I'm not sure how I would have implemented that. I shouldn't say Will Wright. I should say whatever the people who made that did. I don't know if he made it. All right, so I have these hotspots. Oh, I need them. I need scriptable objects that represent these hotspots. Okay. So let's say hotspot Paul's cabin, Ruby visit A. Ruby visit B. Okay. This is Ruby visit A. Ruby visit, oops. Ruby visit B. Okay, so now it's missing. Set to null. I hate that. Why is it still missing? Set it to null. No, I hate that. I know it's fine, but I still hate that. Okay, so now I go to schedule. Schedule Ruby. So visit Paul. The only thing she does is she goes to Ruby chat visit A. Ruby chat visit A. So Ruby wakes up and goes straight to the spot. And I need another schedule for Paul. So schedule Paul. Let's do his default. Paul Ruby visit. I don't know. So Paul Ruby visit. That's confusing. This one's called schedule Paul Ruby visit. This one's called schedule Ruby visit Paul. I mean, I understand, but I don't like that. The conditions. Oh, right, the conditions. So the conditions for this particular schedule are. Oh, wait a minute. This schedule can't be the number one thing to do. Festivals have the highest priority. A festival's priority is 0. Okay. The Ruby visit is a priority of 1. That actually makes sense. Okay. So if there's a festival, then that happens first. So Ruby, so this schedule does not have this day start conversation. We can delete that. We delete all the other tasks except for visit B. And the condition for this is if raise the roof is active and wait to hear Paul's decision is active. And that's it. That's it. If we're waiting to hear Paul's decision, this is going to happen. Same with Ruby. Raise the roof. Active. Wait to hear Paul's decision. Is active. And task time. Oh, this should happen right at 6 in the morning. Ruby visit, 6 in the morning. Okay. I think that's it. I made the spots. I didn't add them to. Oh, I didn't add them to the list of available hotspots in Paul's cabin. So Paul's cabin, location Paul's cabin, hotspots. None. There are no hotspots here. Is it because it doesn't matter? Does the hotspot need to know where it is? Oh, that's why. Okay. The location doesn't care what hotspots are located in it, but the hotspot needs to know what location it is in. So here we have that. And I'm just going to play and see what happens. I want it to be perfect, but it's never going to happen. If this works, that's going to be very nice. That will be nice. All right, so we're waiting to hear Paul's decision. That means, oh, okay. I didn't add this schedules to the list of available schedules for the characters, so let me do that. One more thing I need to do. So Ruby schedules. I need to add one more, which is Ruby visits Paul, and then save. And then Paul's schedule. New schedule. Paul Ruby visit. Cool. I just realized I can give everyone their own, the same schedule. Can I do that? No, because I have to choose the hotspot. All right, never mind. Just thinking out loud. The annoying thing is when there's a festival, each character needs a special festival schedule, and they need to know exactly where they go during that festival, and it just takes a long time to make. All right. So let's see. Basically, what should be happening is, yeah, there's Ruby. Ruby is walking toward Paul's place. So no one's ever gone to Paul's place before. I don't even know if I have a full waypoint connection. And I don't know how long it takes. So we're just going to follow Ruby. If you don't fast forward the game, I don't like how they're like it's so in sync. Yeah, so he went to work. She's going to continue on this way. Follow her. Ooh, I got a null. Value can't be null. Searched location Alpine Trail A for visitors center. No NPC has really needed to come in here. Something's missing. Something's missing. Time-sensitive town hall meeting day 1 failed. Is it Sunday? Okay. So why can't the NPCs go from that scene to the other scene? Location visitor center. Adjacent zones. The inn, Alpine Trail A, and the interior of the visitor center. Wait, search location, Alpine Trail A for location visitor center. Why did she try and do that? That's weird. If I go location, Alpine Trail A, visitor center, and B. She should have just... Why did she search for that? That's weird. Location, Paul's cabin. Just C. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I think I know why. So hike loop A, scene. I don't think I have a waypoint that goes back to the right zone. This waypoint? What is this waypoint? Location in, that's why. Okay. Problem solved. Oh my god, this bug has been in the game for a while. I'm gonna call you Felchin. Felchin, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, bug fixed. Let's just make sure you can get everywhere else. So this scene goes to B. Hike loop B. Unload hike loop A. Might not want to do that. Is that a bad word? Did I just say a bad word and I didn't realize it? It's German and hard to pronounce. You did well. If you would like me to call you something specific, please correct me. I don't want to say bad words. This one goes back to A. This one goes to this one goes to C correctly. Okay. So this scene's fine. Unload. Hike loop C. But welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Warp location. Hike loop B. Yep. And this goes to Paul's cabin. No NPC has ever gone here before. And then Paul's cabin. I already have that loaded. Unload. Load. This should go to... Oop, that was wrong. This should go to C. Fixed. Great. All right. I love finding a bug before it happens. Where's Ruby? There she is. Oh my god, there's just a snake right in the entrance. So many crows and beetles. There's a lot of animals in this zone. The hell? Also, where'd Ruby go? Oh, I got another null. Search location. Search location A for visitor center and failed. Well, that doesn't make any sense. If I'm in this zone right now, and I go to this waypoint, didn't I fix it? Oh, no, I didn't fix it. I put in the wrong thing. Whoops. All good. This is supposed to be visitor center scene. There we go. It's literally in the message. I wrote that message in a certain way, so I knew what it was saying, and I still didn't understand it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Did I fix it? I did. There she is. I've never seen I haven't seen an NPC in this zone in so long, and I think that's why. That's why. It was just bugged for like a year. That's a pretty butterfly. Takes a long time to get to Paul's cabin. Oh my god. It's already 11 a.m. Hmm. Where'd she go? She poofed. Wrong season. Where did she go? Where? What? Ruby, where'd you go? Ruby, she is somewhere. 49 -1? She's all the way up here. Why is she all the way up there? Uh, where does she think she is? Where do you think you are? Is she already in Paul's cabin? Did she skip the zone for some reason? She did. She skipped. She skipped the zone. But she's here. She made it. What I need to do is have a custom conversation when you talk to them here, like she'll say something like, I think I'm making progress. Or maybe you can't talk to them. And when should she go home? It took like 5 hours for her to walk here. That's crazy. How do you get? What am I supposed to do? How do I make NPCs go faster? I could board her here. It's not like not a problem, but I think it'd be kind of cool to just see her walking and follow her, and she ends up here. Hmm. All right. Let me see why she skipped Alpine Lake. Oh, the trail, the hiking trail C. I don't know why she did that. Why would she have done that? So unless my code just got tired and was like, I'm sick of calculating this path. So, oh, okay. I know why. Okay. This makes sense. This is why she left in the middle of like walking there. This should not have happened. This needs to go over here. So now she'll at least go behind the trees before she poofs away. And I need to add another waypoint in between these two. Convert. No. Split. What waypoint is this? Waypoint 5? Okay. Split. Where did this waypoint go? Oh, it went to the main game waypoint. That's annoying. Option 2, increase walking speed when further than threshold range of the PC. Yeah, I could, but then they'll literally start running. Fel, thanks for stopping by. So I just don't understand why, like how she ported through the next scene so fast. So this is why she ported out of the scene when she did. That's normal. And this says it goes to Trail C. Okay. Load. And then she should have spawned right here. Because this one goes from B. Let me update the waypoints. Okay. It's a very simple path. Takes you here. This one goes to Paul's cabin. Oh, wait. Let me go back to C as well. Unload. Or go B. That's so confusing. Let's update these warp. Update waypoints. Ooh, maybe that was why. There's so many waypoints here that were not included. I mean, I have a script that... I mean, this thing updates like on start, so this really shouldn't be a problem, but... Like... Yeah. All right, let's try this one more time. Option 3, dig a secret access tunnel from her house to Paul's because they're planning total world domination over grilled cheese sandwiches. That's why Paul wants you to visit the next day, so you can help him build a little shortcut. All right, I'm gonna speed up time so I don't have to watch. It's when I speed up time, it's not 1-to-1. Their walking speed versus their versus how time passes is not the same. So it's like artificially too fast. Like it's gonna take her a long time. Okay, she doesn't poof away until she gets... I hit the zone. Oh, here she is. Okay. So I don't know how she got through the zone so fast, but it seems to work now. And it's 7 p.m. She just got here at 7 p.m. with time sped up. And also, it doesn't make sense that she's on the left. It would make more sense if he was on the left and she just approached him from the right. Okay. And you know what? They'll just talk through the night. She won't even go home. She'll just stay there. Uh, she'll warp back home in the morning, and I don't need her to go home because I don't want you to miss it. If you do go there, I don't know if you're curious. All right. So, oh no, what is that? What does that word mean? They're 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 related. Don't be gross. All right, so they're talking, and now let's write a conversation for that day in particular. So I have a way to tell if a character is at a hotspot. How do I do that? I do that with the shopkeepers. I check to see if they're in a certain zone. Do I have a way to check to see if they're at a certain hotspot? I feel like I do. If I search my code base for at hotspot, is at, no, is it my NPC manager? NPC manager. NPC system. I think it's here. I just want to make sure they're standing in that spot when they say this conversation. So is get NPC location. So I can get their location. I get their location name. How do I get the activity or the hotspot they're at? You know what? I might just say screw it. If you talk to Ruby, maybe like maybe if she even if she didn't get there yet, if she's in the right location, if she's in the right zone, she'll have that conversation. That bothers me. That bothers me a lot. I might write something really quick that checks their current location. So let me see something. What time is it? It's been 2 hours. Dog's gonna wake up any second now. He's been very sleepy all day. What a good boy. A sleepy dog is a happy dog. All right, so if I look at Birch, she just sat at a bench. How do I know Birch is at a bench? Birch has a schedule. I know what hotspot she should be at because of the time frame. I know that she has her locomotion state machine set to doing an activity, but that's only because she's doing an activity. That doesn't mean she's at that hotspot. Traversal stats. I know that the last hotspot. Okay. Okay. I know that there is a hotspot here, and that and then the goal is reached. I know that she's at the goal because goal was reached. Oh, okay. I can look at that. Traversal stats. Are they at what goal are they at? And is it 100%? Okay. 3 a.m. for me, off to sleep. Thanks for letting me stink. Drive me here. Definitely didn't stink up the place. Have a good night. Get some rest. Okay. All right. I can query the travel or the traversal stats, see if their goal has been reached, and if it has, I can return the name of the hotspot they're at. If the goal has not been reached, I basically return nothing because they're not there yet. They're not anywhere. So I can, if I'm comparing against checking to see if they're at a specific one, comparing against an empty string, it'll be nothing. So she's at the visitor center right now because it's 100% goal is reached. And yeah. All right. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. So public bool get NPC hotspot string NPC name string hotspot. And I need to do basically the same as this. Wait, return false. Get NPC location. Oh, I'm just querying if we're at that location. So I need to pass, yeah, I need to pass in this. It's going to return a bool because I'm passing in a place I'm expecting them to be. This should really be is NPC at hotspot, not get NPC hotspot. But is NPC at hotspot. All right. So it's not getting the spawn NPCs and getting the NPC location and getting the location name. It's getting the spawn NPCs, getting the... What is this? This is a dictionary of the properties. Do the properties have access to the locomotion? They do. Get locomotion state machine. Here it is. So I can get the locomotion state machine right here. And their traversal stats are here. They're protected, so I'll just write a function in here that's like passing along the data. Activity nearby, called by the activity proximity. Okay. This is close to what I'm doing. Public void is NPC at hotspot. So I'm passing in the hotspot. And I need to see if traversal stats dot goal is reached. And this is a bool. This is going to return a bool. If the goal is not reached, return false. Return true. If the traversal stats dot goal hotspot does not equal dot name does not equal hotspot, return false. So if the goal is not reached and or the two hotspots don't match, we're false. But if it's reached and they do match, we return true. Okay. Is NPC at hotspot. So here we can say get NPC location. Instead of saying get NPC location, we can say get locomotion state machine. And then return is NPC at hotspot. We want to pass in the... Ah, crap. Not that. Get locomotion state machine. Pass in hotspot string. We just want to return this. Okay. That should work. So I just need to add this to the dialogue system now. So this is now is NPC at hotspot. Is NPC at hotspot. Okay. I feel like I needed this before and I came up with a solution at the time. I just don't remember. Whatever, I got two solutions now. So dialogue extensions, condition functions. We want a new condition function called NPC is NPC at hotspot. It returns a bool. It accepts 2 strings. The player, the NPC name and the whatever it's called, the hotspot name. Let's see if this works. So let's do a test with Eugene. Basic start. Eugene. I'll add a node here that is only here if Eugene is at his desk. So conditions at desk. So the conditions are if Eugene custom NPC is NPC at hotspot. And I forget, what do I put here? Eugene. And I put, what is his desk's hotspot name? Desk hotspot name. I'll just replace it in a sec. Desk. Job hotspot in welcome desk. No. It's called town hall chair. It's such a long name, but whatever. Basic hotspot Eugene town hall interior chair. Okay, if he's there, this will show up. Let's see. Let's see if this works. I have no idea. I think it should. It's not that complicated. I remember how to game dev. Everyone's really quiet today. Is it the music? Okay, so he's not in his chair. I talked to him, and that is not an option at desk. I say never mind. He should start heading in here in a second. Okay, here he is. He's in here, still not at his desk. Still not an option. He goes, he sits at his desk. He's at his desk. Talk to Eugene. What can I do for you? Still not an option. Okay. I don't think I'm actually doing this correct. Oh, also, I can't change the conversations with mid playthrough. Like I need to restart the whole game. Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Yeah, no, it's fine. I need to do that. It's fine. All right. And what's the format of an NPC name? Get dialogue name. What's dialogue name? Dialogue name is the NPC type underscore. Oh, it's basic underscore Eugene. That never would have worked. Never would have worked. Basic underscore Eugene. Because I think I could have put like speaker, the variable underscore speaker, and then it would have fed whatever NPC you were talking to. But this is just very specific to Eugene, so. Hello, I'm Eugene. Okay, he doesn't have anything to say. Go to your desk. Go to your desk, Eugene. He's at his desk. And at desk. Yes. I should have. Oh, wait. I should test to see when he gets up off his desk. Just make sure. That's pretty good. Okay. I think that's a feature that I've been missing for a very long time. And I just couldn't think of how to implement it, but it was pretty easy. So he's at his desk. I saw it. It's there at desk. Okay. Wait for him to get up. I believe he gets up at like 6, 4. He got up at 5. Leaving work early, huh? What can I do for you? Not at his desk anymore. Not an option. Sack. Okay. Works. So now what I can do is I can have in Ruby's conversation. I can have a different raise the roof here. Let's copy this. Copy. Paste. Or you know what? You can't talk to her today. You can't talk to her today. What's going to happen is if you do talk to her, create a child, it's going to go straight to a different conversation. It's going to be above normal. I'm going to call it raise the roof Paul chat. Okay. All right. So condition Paul's cabin. This is the name of the hotspot I need to reference. So if I can just say if she's there, like this. No, I'll make sure. Maybe she'll go there for another reason some other time. Maybe she'll visit there all the time. Maybe she'll visit there like every week now. Maybe I'll put that in her default schedule where on Tuesdays she just visits Paul now. And then she'll say something different. Or she won't even have a custom text there. All right, so if raise the roof is active and custom. NPC is at hotspot. Oh my god, basic. What's her name? Ruby. And the hotspot is called that. So if this is a thing, we just want to straight up continue. And we want to go to another conversation, which is still in quests. So basic Ruby quests. Create new node. So this one's called Paul Visit. And she'll say, what should she say? Wow. I should have done this a long time ago. And then maybe I want to mention like, but he just lives so far into the forest. He lives so deep in the forest. Okay. So now Paul start. Same thing. Create child node. You can't talk to him about anything else. It just forces you to do this. And let's do high priority. This is raise the roofs. Ruby chat. We continue. The condition is if quest raise the roof is active and custom NPC add hotspot basic Paul at this hotspot apply. Then we continue. Oh wait, I gotta go back to rubies. I never hooked up that conversation. Excuse me. Basic ruby start. This is such a spider web. Grin, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you? So this goes to Ruby's quest. Start raise roof Paul visit. Okay. And then basic Paul. What's Paul gonna say? What's Paul gonna say? This is start raise the roofs. Ruby visit. Sequence. Continue. Create child. I forgot how smart she was, or I forgot how smart she is. I think she's smarter than me now. I shouldn't say she, I should say Ruby. Just so you know. Forgot how smart Ruby is. I think she's smarter than me now. Okay. Cool. And I need this conversation to go there. So Paul raise the nope. Basic. Paul start. So if we do this one, we link to another conversation. Paul quests start Ruby visit. Okay. Okay. Let's see if this works. I need to artificially accelerate the quest to get to this day because I deleted that save file. So I think all I need to do is set, raise the roof, wait to hear back from Paul to active, and then the main state to active. And I let 1 day pass, and this should be the day that she goes to visit. I'll double check by seeing if she... Yep, there she is. Okay. So... Oh, that's annoying. I need to... Oh, no. There's a blockade up. I don't know what she'll do. I have no idea what she'd do if I didn't get rid of the blockade, which I need to race. I need to race. No, he's going it. No, he's gone. Okay, because I unloaded that scene, the blockade didn't do anything. But I think, yeah, maybe she would have just ported through it. I don't know. Whatever. I don't have to worry about it. That blockade will be down, right? No, there's a chance that it's not. That's so funny. So where is she? Did she already make it? I don't know where she is. I have to like just run around and find her. She's probably already there. Because when the scenes are unloaded, they walk way faster. It's only when you follow them through the scenes that things take forever. Yeah, she's there already. Okay, cool. So... Wow, I should have done this a long time ago. Worked. He lives so deep in the forest. Well, he found my secret hideout. Yeah. I forgot how smart Ruby is. I think she's smarter than me now. This is a nice little moment. It's a nice little moment between these two characters. Sometimes I need to remind myself, though, that most people don't give a crap about what happens to these NPCs. They just want to play the game. I don't know. All right, let me skip to the next day and just make sure they don't keep like saying that. So I'll visit Ruby. Oh, she's doing it again. Wait. Ah, crap. She just went to visit again. Oh, because I turned the... Did I turn the game off? No, I skipped to the next day. So why did that happen? If I skip to the third day... She does it again. Okay. Why? The quest listener... The quest listener is listening for Ruby visit Paul Day. True. So that's set to true. Yeah, so it's expecting her to visit. But Raise the Roof quest listener is also supposed to be checking for this. Paul should be visiting us now. Paul should be visiting us now. You know what I need to do? I think I need to unset this. Excuse me. Oh yeah, because they're locked in a... That's what's happening. They're locked in an infinite schedule loop where, because that's set to true, he'll never visit us to complete the quest. That variable will never be unchecked. So what do I do about that? I can have another day event. I can check at the end of the day to see if this is true. If it is true, it means make Paul visit the next day. I'll set it to false. I'll just set it to false. That's what I'll do. This is complicated. So, okay. Check for quest, raise the roof is active. End quest entry, raise the roof. Wait to hear from Paul is active. End variable. Ruby visit Paul day is true. So this means that this was the day that happened. Grin, how's it going? Hello, I want to start learning Unity. If you have to learn Unity from scratch again, how would you effectively start? I currently try to just throw myself into any media like live streaming video tutorials and so on, but it's kind of overwhelming. First of all, take a deep breath. It's gonna be okay. All this stuff is kind of overwhelming. Do you have any prior knowledge of skills related to game dev, like programming or art or story development or I don't know, any of that stuff? Or are you fresh? Someone came in here yesterday asking, and I was just like, I have no idea. I don't remember. I don't remember what I do. And then chat was very helpful, course correcting and reminding, just do some tutorials, follow what you're interested in. Don't try and make a game. Definitely don't try and make a big game yet. Make a very tiny game. I suggest making a Flappy Bird clone because it's one button and it's one mechanic that the player is doing, and it's just a very simple game to make. You can probably find a lot of tutorials like how to make a Flappy Bird game. But also, depending on your knowledge with programming and art, you might want to start somewhere else. I come from the design area. I'm a senior UX designer. I also know pixel art, but definitely no good experience in coding. Okay, well, it's good that you have art experience. Or, I mean, yeah, I know that UX is not always art related, but I feel like most UX designers start, by making logos in Photoshop and Illustrator, and then they become UX designers. But I don't know how school teaches things these days, or how you got to your job, but it's a good start. You can make all your own assets if you know art. But you're going to need to learn. You're probably going to want to learn simple programming. I recommend going to Unity's website and just find the intro to C#. Just do a very intro to C# tutorial. Do an intro to the Unity interface. Don't even start with a project. Claude Code and Cursor for the win. I mean, that is if you don't. I mean, yeah, you can use AI, but you'll just never get it. You'll never understand code, and if AI fails you, you won't be able to fix it. So I would be careful with that. When you're first starting out, I would try and get the fundamentals down before you start introducing these autocomplete AI tools. Just so you know how to read your own code. And spoiler alert, if you're just starting out learning code, it takes a while. Like it took me years for it to click. Years. But that shouldn't scare you away. That doesn't mean you can't make anything right away. You can make something without fully clicking. It just might take longer than you want. I don't know. But go to the Unity website. Look at their startup guides. Then I would I would find the smallest game you can think of. There's probably a tutorial on how to emulate it. I suggest Flappy Bird because, you know, it's got an addicting game loop and it's easy. You can probably, like, an experienced person can make Flappy Bird in like 40 minutes, maybe less. Yeah, of course. If you have any questions, you can ask here. I'm always happy to show things and help when I can. All right, what was I doing? I was trying to break the player from this, or break the NPCs from this like endless visit cycle. So at the end of the day, I'm checking to see if there was a visit today. And what I'm going to do is Ruby visits Paul day. I guess I'll set another variable. Whatever. This is what I didn't want to do. But Paul visits you post Ruby visit day. Horrible. Paul visits you post Ruby visit day. So if this is true, I'm going to I want two ds var sets. Ds var. I need this one to be false now. This is to set it to true. And then I need one for this to set it to true. Okay. So this one gets set to true. This one gets set to false. Execute. Execute. And oh, what am I doing? I'm doing this in play mode. Naughty. Naughty, naughty, naughty. I gotta do that again. So it's quest, raise the roof is active. Quest, entry. Raise the roofs. Wait is active. End. Variable. Ruby visit Paul is true. Apply. Then do these two things. Set it to false. Set this one to true. Then Paul's schedule needs to listen to that variable now. Not. Oh, no. It's default. Paul's visit to you. Ruby visit Paul. Yeah, it's not this one. It's now Paul visits you post Ruby visit day. True. Okay. It's the dumbest thing. All right. Now, let's see what happens if I hit play. I expect this to function properly. And we have ads in 1 minute. Sorry. I think she's still going to visit today because, yeah. So she's going to go visit. I need to delay her starting. Jeff starts at 6 a.m. sharp. She can't, if she starts her journey at 6 a.m., that means that's why they're both like fully next to each other. Ruby sketch. Visit Paul. Let's just delay it by 10 minutes. It's fine. All right. Skip to the next day. I just expect Paul to visit. I expect that to have worked and Paul to visit. Didn't work. Why? What if I skip to the next day? No. Why? She's still visiting. Okay. What's happening? What is happening? Quest listener. Raise the roof. So the trigger type is end of day. Yeah. There should be no day conditions. Yeah. Use specific day. No. Okay. The only condition is if this is active, that's active, and we're visiting today. So actually, I should be able to debug this if I just hit play. So this was not checked because end of the day didn't happen. Okay, I skipped to the next day, and this is true. That means this happened. This functioned. But why does Ruby still visit? Schedule Ruby visit. What is the condition here? Oh. Oh, that's why. Because I'm not checking. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't checking whether or not this variable was true as well. I was only checking this quest. So Ruby visit Paul day is true. Okay. That's easy. Ziggler Games, welcome in. Hello from Poland. Hello from Japan. Ohayo gozaimasu. Good morning to you. Welcome in. Paul schedule. Is that what I just changed? Paul's schedule. So I need Ruby Paul's schedule. So Ruby visits Paul. I need the same thing. I need to check to see if this is true. Okay. Hmm. So what do I expect to happen? Oh, Paul's just here because those variables were already set properly. Okay, it's fixed. Let's try it one more time. Let me delete the game. Annette, how are you? I'm doing very well today. Today's a good day. Puppy's doing well too. He's still napping under my feet. Um, it is 88 degrees or like 34 degrees Celsius. I am waiting for the temperature to drop a little more before I take him out. I took him out yesterday while it was 90 degrees. He was not happy. I was not happy. Nobody was happy. So I'm trying to wait a little longer today before I take him out. But he's napping, so it's good. I don't know why he's napping so hard right now. Oh, he's like straight upside down under my desk. About to do housework, so I will lurk. Annette, thank you for the lurk. Enjoy your housework. All right, what was I just doing? I was gonna delete the save file just to test it. That's right. Okay, so this is complicated. This quest is complicated. Oh my god. Over 25 and you're not functioning. It's been 30 degrees or higher every day for the past 2 months. And I'd say on average, it's like 33, 34. No, maybe more. Average? Yeah, average is probably 34, 35. And yeah, it's just crazy hot. When part one is done, I will bake. That sounds fun. Okay, let's try this. Active. Wait to hear Paul's decision. Active. Next day. We should see Ruby flying by us. She did not. Why didn't Ruby fly by us? Where is Ruby? There. No. I'm too Nordic for that. Yeah, don't come here during the summer. I mean, unless the only reason why you'd ever come to Japan in the summer is if, uh, A, you don't mind the heat, and B, you don't want crowds. Because the crowds are actually pretty tame right now. There's not a lot of, there's like a lot of tourists, but, when you come during spring, it's crazy. Everyone wants to see the cherry blossoms. It's insane. So where's Ruby? Why didn't she go? She's Where is she? She's up in the sky. Yeah. And she's currently in town. Why is she in town? Oh, wait, and here's Paul. She never visited, but this is happening. I don't like heat or quartz. Don't need to do cherry blossoms though. I live without. Housework, enjoy your cutting. Annette, enjoy your housework. Oh, the crowds, I see. Well, that was weird. So why didn't Ruby visit Paul? Let's see. Ruby visit Paul Day is true, so do that. Okay. Where do I set this? I set it at the beginning of the day. Oh. It's this frame delay. I don't want this frame delay anymore. Let's try it again. Because the frame delay used to make Paul visit us, and now it doesn't. So I was taking advantage of a race condition. That's really dangerous to do because when the racers change, then the conditions change. Okay, so normal day. This is active. This is active. We go to the next day. Next, next, next. I refresh this, it's true. And Ruby should be flying by us. There she goes. Skip to the next day. And then Paul should just seamlessly show up at our front door. Fingers crossed. Ah, crap. Why? Add runtime variable. It's set to true too. Why? So it is set to true. Yo, Justin6. How's it going? It's going pretty good here. I made good progress today. Ruby's visiting again. So this was not set to false, and this was not, but this was set to true. So what happened to my setter? Set this to false. Bull Val, false. Yeah, Ruby visits Paul Day, false. Is it doing both? Oh, it might be doing both. It might be doing both. That means this one. Oh my god, this is such a spider web. So this one should only do this if this Lua condition is false. Oh my god. If this is false, then do this. This is all because I didn't want to make a new quest sub entry. I just didn't feel like doing it. I could have just moved the quest to the next quest entry and avoided this spider web of variables, but I got stubborn for a minute. All right, so that's confusing. That was bound to break. Was it bound to break? Actually, I don't know why that broke again. Did that conversation somehow get set back to Eugene? Paul, raise the roofs. No, it's set to Paul. Yeah, okay. Let's try it again. New save file. Oh, I'm getting like really hungry. It's been almost 3 hours. Wow. Sometimes the dog just lets me work. It's so nice. All right. Active. Active. New day. Ding, 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 ding. Refresh. That's set to true. Ruby runs by. Yep. New day. If I refresh this, they swapped because that happens on the end of the day. Next, next, next. Paul visits. No. Why no Paul visit? Why no Paul visit? Schedule. Paul, Ruby. Ruby visits Paul only if this is true. She should not be visiting Paul right now. And she isn't. Okay. No, she is. Why is Ruby visiting Paul? Huh. Ruby visits Paul. Did this get set back again? It did. Okay. It did because, okay. It keeps resetting it. It keeps resetting it. That's it. I need to make a new quest. I need to make a new quest. Oh, how about this? How about this? If this equals false and all right, one more thing. I'm going to try one more thing. And this equals false. Okay. Did I do that right? If this equals false and that equals false, then we can... Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Let's try one more time. This is nasty. Nasty logic. I'm not doing it this way next time. Next time I'm going to do it properly. I'm going to set quest sub entries to tick along when stuff happens in the background. Watches. Add quest. Active. Active. Next day. Refresh. Ruby goes by. There she goes. Next day. Refresh. False true. Paul's there. Okay. And that's that. And that's the quest. And it gets to the end of this. Task complete. Raise the roofs. We did it. Refresh. Success, success. Okay. Dogs stirring. This quest works entirely. I'm gonna hurry up and raid out. I'm gonna go quick before he starts biting me. So let's see. Who should we raid today? Who should we raid today? Oh no, Stages. I was just looking for someone to raid. I was just gonna throw in the credits. Spages, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream today? What'd you get up to? Now they're your problem. I'm gonna make them someone else's problem. Tonich, welcome in. How come everybody knows how to spell Spagus? I'm jealous. Bug squashing today? Nice. I hope you're doing well. Gotta run off. All right, I'm doing great. Thank you. Enjoy your lunch, I believe. Raiders, welcome in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on a cozy life sim Innkeeper-Sim called Alpine Lake. Today I was debugging a new quest, a very long quest that's finally finished. I literally just finished it, and that's why I'm looking for a raid target. But welcome in, seriously. This is what I'm working on. Steam link. Feel free to wishlist. Also, if people here don't know who Dev Spagus is, please check out his channel. Check out Stardew. It's a very deep simulation game where they're on a spaceship. It's akin to what is it? Caves of Cud, Dwarf Fortress, maybe FTL a little. I'm not exactly sure FTL, but yeah, it's one of those like deep simulation games where everything does something and there's like 1,000 different options, and it's kind of nuts. And he knows his way around Unity really well. So make sure to give Spagus a follow. I'm gonna throw the credits up, and we're gonna raid Hypnotic. We're gonna raid Hypnotic. But thank you everyone for hanging with me. It was a very chill day. It was a very chill day. I got a lot done, and it's good that these days happen. Kind of need them sometimes just to get through this spiderweb narrative. But new followers: Grin, Fell, Pixel, Juan, Jai, and Yoon. Thank you for those follows. Soul, thank you for that sub. The Vadar, thank you for the follow. Also Tontich, Appreciate it. Let's raid Hypnotic Games. He's lurking here, so I can just hit tab. Justin, you have a nice day as well. Yeah, thanks for hanging, and I'll be back tomorrow. I'm here every weekday, same time, every day for a couple hours. I hope you have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday or whatever day you're in. I think everyone's in Wednesday by now. If you haven't wishlisted Alpine Lake yet, please do so right now. Do it now. I would appreciate that. Wishlists now update every hour on the website, so I'm doing my best not to check it like every 5 minutes. It's not easy. Oh, perfect. Sninko just rated Hypnotic. Let's get in there. Let's double rate him. Triple rate him because Spagus counts as a hypno raid too. All right, everybody. Have a good one. I'll catch you next time. Peace.